Welcome to the game against White Fox and FMDT. I believe that's how you say it, FDMT, right? This is the Premier League for the EU. We're gonna start off on the map Coastline. White Fox attacking and FDMT defending.
Alright. Interesting ban with the Monty. Like, maybe the other team uses Monty in one of their strats. I don't really see the point behind his ban.
The point of the Monty is roam clearing on this map is very easy since it's a very rectangular map just like Border. Roam clearing is not that hard, but roaming is very effective on the map. That's why they're banning the Jackal and the Monty. Roam is almost impossible, but we're gonna probably see some Dokui playing and maybe even something like a lot of droning, because this map does require a lot of roaming to be effective. Being stuck on site is the worst thing you can do on this map, but being a very versatile map, we'll see what's going to happen. Mira, a very casual ban, seen a lot, doesn't get a lot of play on Pulse. So we're going to be seeing a lot of upstairs play on the hookah and the penthouse. They want to see if they can open that up, and they're going to be trying to use that to their advantage, not knowing that Valkyrie and a lot of other players can be using BC4 from underneath, but nonetheless, round one begins now.
Alright. So it looks to us here that they might choose hookah billiards for the first site. Coming in with the Valkyrie. Yeah, like you said, Echo, we got some intel. We got trap operators covering all bases. We see Castle and Jaeger. I feel like Castle is honestly one of those picks where it can make or break one of your games. Like, for example, like if you use Castle, you know, you'll say use it to keep out a defender, right? But I mean, or sorry, use it to keep out an attacker, but it can also be used to keep out a defender. So I mean, you have to really place the castles in an efficient spot to where it can keep out attackers but keep in defenders.
Well, the castle strat that they're going to probably be using is not for roamers are going to be able to roam downstairs, and they're going to have control of VIP. They're going to try to close off VIP, for example, and close off 90 hallway, and close off what's it called, bar, the small bar on towards the outside, where they can be playing inside of, I believe that's A site or B site, A site itself in billiards. And they did not bring a smoke, but they do have the Echo. Usually people put down a shield behind the billiards bar and toss smokes all the way into the doorway, not plant. They do have the Legion and the Valkyrie and Echo, so planting in sneaky spots is going to be hard, not knowing that they don't have a lot of barbed wire. So upstairs is going to be, as I said, yes, they are doing that strat that I was talking about. The castle is putting the barricade down by billiards, allowing them to play inside of A side safely. They're going to make a little rotation on the right side, reinforce the other wall, and that gives them free room to do whatever they want.
Now also gives them sight line to the objective to be able to keep out the attackers when they push from the balcony. So far we're seeing an opposite top floor push here coming into master bedroom. Nice to see covering all the bases, yeah, definitely. Watching top and getting the Valkyrie kill with the IQ. Definitely a good pick from the attack side, grabbing that IQ and be able to take out those Valcams.
As my friend would say, a really big fucking hole coming right up.
Okay, so the IQ coming in on the balcony, already getting a sight possibly into the objective A.
She won't be able to push that. There is Legion Mines and Castle is very, that's going to be a
Completely
hard angle to
uncontested
push.
IQ now.
Let's the claim down on the rotation,
Yeah.
but Echo is right there to deny that, so she cannot run in. She is already in the building. That's a good push right there. So somebody with a bomb, we hit two people in VIP, opening a VIP with the thermite charge, I believe. Yep, that is opening the angle. That's why that is reinforced, but that is why they bring the thermite. Thermite's really not brought on this map a lot, because you can enter the building without thermite and get into the site without the thermite. But great pick nonetheless, opening up the site now. It's not very hard to defend, but it is still hard to deal with. Everybody's still full health. The first frag coming onto the Twitch. That's a great kill. But another refrag from Habana, killing off the Jaeger.
Yep. 105 left on the clock, and now a 3v3. IQ looking into the site, trying to possibly get a frag, but cannot get them.
IQ pushing through the rotation,
IQ is
trying to find.
completely uncontested.
There's nothing you can contest here. Another frag coming out from Valkyrie, I believe. Taking up that thermite. That was a great frag, or maybe not even the thermite. That was the thermite getting off the board. IQ is at 50 HP. She's getting pressed right now. Thatcher is right behind him.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a push into A here. Definitely A execute going on here. Now it's a 2v2. Thatcher taking out the Legion. IQ getting refragged by the Echo with the peak. Oh my gosh. Now we got Thatcher left with around 18 seconds left, having to push in from VIP.
Knowing that the wall is open.
1v2 right now.
He's gonna have to. He has free roam to do whatever he wants. He has to find one target, hitting the Valkyrie in the head, but not getting the kill. Very unfortunate there. 50 HP right now. Huge pistol out. Trying to find Valkyrie. Gets the Valkyrie. 2 seconds left. Trying to find the Echo.
Thatcher was
such a
not
close
able
round.
to secure that kill on Echo.
Given the first round for FDMT as they beautifully defend the site, but at the end they started to fall apart as they tried to get greedy. But a decent hold from FDMT, giving them the first round of the map Coastline.
Okay, so a couple things I wanted to touch in on that. So I feel like they were kind of just all holding angles, trying to see defenders that weren't there. Like in a way, like they were able to get a couple frags on, you know, just watching angles and everything, but they were not taking the initiative to be able to push into the objective. And all the way at the last couple seconds, that Thatcher was forced to get the 2v1, and he was not even able to grab the Echo at the end. What do you think?
I think that the way they played it was fine. It's just that they didn't have anything to stop that thermite from opening up, and if the attacker team really decided to commit to one push, they would have really had an easy time with the Thatcher taking out the Legion Mines and Echo Drone, giving them no sight. It's just going to be a gunfight, and since everybody on attack has A-Clogs and SRs doing more damage, and from longer distance, the attacker or the defenders are going to have a rough time with that sight. And pretty much Billard to be impossible to play. Knowing that the IQ is behind the cast barricade on the other side, she'll cut off all rotation. So there'll be a kill box, and giving them free roam to plant. Anybody in Hookah is probably the only person that can stop that. That'll be the Echo, but his drone is disabled. So in general, if they really executed that correctly, FDMT would have lost that round. But nonetheless, everything fell apart as they decided to split up too much, and the Thatcher was left behind to do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like on that they were committing to too many different pushes. It was almost like they were trying to fulfill a strat that wasn't working for their team comp, and like it was not working for the way that they were trying to push the objective.
But nonetheless, round 2 is on the way. Kitchen defense, very commonplace right after Hookah. Hookah and Kitchen are the best maps. You don't want to be stuck in Penthouse. Penthouse is a kill box as soon as you start the round. Nonetheless, Ash is already on the balcony pushing into VIP. Great pushes. They're doing a great job. Attackers are doing a great job. Not wasting any time. Time is a valuable thing, and they're not wasting any time. 30 seconds already. Ashes are going to have control of VIP. I believe they don't have anything to breach up top, and that Ash probably start to open up above, try to get that Valkyrie out of the corner, and she gets refragged with the C4, opening it up, and Legion on those stairs. But Thermite opening up something up. I don't know what he's opening up right now.
That's one of their main fraggers down at the beginning of the round, so that's
I feel like
their team.
I feel like that was a bad idea for the Ash. She should have been trying to roam clear instead of trying to get above. If you want to get above, get a sledge or a buff, because C4 is your worst enemy, and that's what happened to her. She got too close to her charge, and boom. But a common place that she did, I would have rather seen her use the Ash charge underneath the bed and master to get the Maestro and the Valkyrie out of that corner, making Pantry almost impossible to play and letting the blonde go down. But nonetheless, IQ in Sunrise trying to Twitch with a frag of her own on the Legion. That's a great frag. There's no more traps on that team. Use the Thatcher, take it out, and that's giving them more free push. Maestro lighting up the IQ of around like 20-25 HP.
Alright, they still got a Thermite here, able to grab one of the walls. Probably going to grab Pantry. Yep. Going to grab that Pantry wall. Yeah, in the whole thing with the Ash, though, I mean, considering, I feel like they really would have been a better idea to bring a Buck or Smoke. I don't understand why Ash went above instead of going below.
Well, I mean, she should have stayed above. That's great that she did go above. She did push fast, and that's a good idea. But her opening up the wall, I mean, the floor was fine. It's just that she's not an operator that you want to use for that. You want to use an operator that has more charges for that. Their Ash are just going to use for barricade something else. But Smoker
Smoke
refragged
getting
his
the
own.
double frag. Smoke getting refragged, even though he took out 2 people, which is a really efficient save. But now there's definitely no.
Maestro fragged his own.
Keep out those attackers. There's a 1v1 now with Maestro and Twitch. Twitch having to push into pantry now. Sees the Maestro. Maestro completely retreats. Now he's out of the objective. Twitch is able to plant.
Twitch is trying to find the shots on this Maestro. Maestro does have a better, has an advantage here. Well, he has to just waste her time. Diffuser on the side of the map. She's going to try to find contest. She's going to go for the diffuser. He's probably holding a tight angle all the way from courtyard. Nonetheless, she picks up the diffuser. 10 seconds on the clock. 9 seconds on the clock. Oh, he's doing great rotation back into pantry. 5 seconds left on the clock. Plant is going down. He's going to have to push. He has to push. He has to push. Doesn't know where she is. He's going to look for her.
Twitch able to kill the Maestro, securing the round for blue team.
Great shot from the Twitch planting and then clutching up for White Fox. What an eccentric round we just saw today, folks. That was insane.
Right.
A plant and a headshot on the Maestro. Very unlucky for FDMT for crouching at that moment, but at that same time, a great shot from the Twitch playing around for her team.
Yeah,
not
that
giving
Maestro.
it tensions there.
Definitely. The Maestro that came in through the hatch, I thought that honestly was a great drop, like the whole idea of going above and then being able to drop in on the Twitch, but it just was not executed in time. He just spent way too much time in the engagement with Twitch, and Twitch was able to get the drop in on him. Because he didn't know where she was. But all around, good round for both of the teams. They really worked hard to be able to defend and attack the objective, but blue team
They're gonna try
definitely came
kitchen
out.
again. Not breaking the Legion. I feel like that's not. Is that not a 6 pick? Is that a 6 pick coming in? No, that is a confirmed bandit. No Legion. Nothing to stop them from pushing in. I don't know if that bandit has barbed wire, but there is not a lot of barbed wire on the opposite team to stop them from pushing. But nonetheless, they do have a Valkyrie again. I believe they brought a Valkyrie last time they did. They have brought an IQ every single round, and still have the Ash is still brought, so no sledge, no nades. You know what's? You know, I have a little policy that I like to say is if you don't bring nades on attack, you have a chance to bring nades. Bring nades. Nades are like the most expensive and the most crucial things in attack, because if you don't take out the Jaegers, it literally pushes people out of their hiding spots, and literally you don't have to sacrifice your body, throw a nade into a room, clear out the room just like that, and it just really lets you do a lot of things. You know, you can push out anybody. So, especially with the people that have nades, it's Buck and Sledge. LA5 and Buck's assault rifle do massive amount of damage, and they can open the floor. Those are very deadly operators, especially if they have nades, and no one has brought them yet. So, very disappointing to see that. But nonetheless, they do bring the Ash for the roam clear. So they're looking for more aggressive playstyle, and I understand. But it's been coming down to 1v1 most of the time, so I don't know what their plan is, but they are committing to a blue bar right now. Ash is playing very aggressive on the kitchen window, finally changing it up, but allowing roamers to roam and do their job, going upstairs, and no one's contesting them, so they could be playing on cool vibe stairs and main stairs.
Definitely looks like this. Yeah, definitely looks like this is going to be a Sunrise push, especially with IQ from last round, because she pushed with Sunrise, was able to get the kill. But ultimately got refragged by the smoke. Now you see somebody playing above and hookah from the Sunrise push.
Bandit getting fragged out again.
Yeah,
Bandit was the Legion. And another frag. This is what I'm talking about. When you commit to a push, you have more bodies. Now the fence is gonna have to counter that, and they're gonna have to. Thermite getting a good job doing his job pushing out, but a Jaeger frag of his own.
You see Valkyrie on the left side. IQ is oblivious. IQ is able to take out that Valkyrie in the refrag. We see attackers now on the objective. IQ is taking up the Maestro.
Double frag.
It's now a 3v1 with Jaeger left to clutch with 1:30 left on the clock. But Jaeger's not able to clutch.
Another round for White Fox. Now their aggression from White Fox is coming. I believe that round from the Twitch last round was an amazing round for them, giving them the power to, you know, be more aggressive, and that's why I believe they're bringing the Ash in. That's fine, but nonetheless, I'm a stingy person, and I believe that you're bringing nades and you'll be unstoppable. But nonetheless, great job from White Fox. 2-1. FDM team is down. Another defensive round for them. But on the map Coastline, let's see if they switch it up. And they're going back to Hookah Lounge. That's where they did put a round on the board. It was left at a 1v1, and it's gonna be fine.
It was a very close round for them, but ultimately they still were able to secure the round by keeping out the attackers and playing out time. So a bit of a different character selection. We see Vigil now instead of the Bandit or the Legion, but it's a six pick
six
from Vigil to Vigil.
I believe that they wanted the Legion and the comms weren't there, so it was a last second mistake. But nonetheless, they don't have the Legion to stop them from pushing the rotation. They don't have a Legion to stop them pushing up the stairs and the 90 hallway. But nonetheless, if they hold it down, they do have 2 ARs on their defense team, and an ACOG and an Echo, so if they long range should be fine. But you know what's funny? On Coastline, in ranked you see a lot of people push the hookah belt. You don't see a lot of people push it during comp games. And like, you know why? Because it's all down to like what you've seen. The Coastline's been in the game for so long that hookah balcony is a death trap. The only way to play it is to get on tarps, like windows, so people want to push from VIP, put that wall up, and that's why it's getting reinforced. If you want to push from, you know, bottom of blue bar and up the stairs, because you know you want to clamp them, and you want to move them back. It's a site, so you don't see a lot of hookah balcony itself being pushed at all. But we're probably gonna see that differently right now.
And the only way you really can push hookah balcony is if you're able to, you know, be aggressive, and be able to get on to the mostly tarps.
Ash, what I like about this Ash, the she pushes in right away, just gets control of one side of the map, drones it out, and she's already gonna have full control of penthouse. Excuse me, she's gonna have control of penthouse and stuff like that.
Definitely. So. Ash is not afraid to be an entry fragger whatsoever, which is great characteristic for that type of character. So, again, we see the VIP thermite push with absolutely no contesting on this. You'd imagine that, you know, they would switch up their strats a little bit, maybe have the Vigil roam the other side of the map, something like that, but they have nothing, absolutely nothing. They're just able to let the thermite hold the angle on them and contest it. And again, completely uncontested in Aquarium, IQ and Ash. Yeah, and IQ able to get the free frag because absolutely nobody is contesting Aquarium. I feel that they're not necessarily holding the right spots for this defense. Ash is able to get the frag on the Jaeger trying to push in. Alright, we see Ash getting another kill on the Echo. They're definitely now on the objective. Oh my gosh, getting crossfired the Vigil. Now it's a 4v1.
Falling apart. Valkyrie doing a great job though. She's not giving up on her team. She's getting very aggressive, and I like that. But nonetheless, she does get taken down. And like I said, White Fox finally getting their aggression in motion after that clutch by Twitch. They see that this team cannot handle the aggression, and is just pushing fast and fluently throughout the map. And FDMT cannot do anything to stop them. I feel like that is the only way to stop them is to push them off the rush, and that's gonna push them off the balance of pushing so fast. But nonetheless, they're going penthouse theater. You're gonna need a Cals for this map. Oh, there we go. We're gonna need a Legion. This is a perfect lineup for penthouse. That is a perfect lineup for penthouse. But nonetheless, they have the Thermite Thatcher, and I don't think Bandit's gonna be bandit tricking. But if he does, he gets successfully away with it. If he has the shield to save himself, they will be able to play penthouse. It is a death trap. It's a very bad room to be playing right now. You know, they have better options like Kitchen and Hookah. Even though they lost them, they're just not playing it right. You should change up your strats on those sides, but penthouse is a kill box, so they're gonna probably just leave it to gun game here. But it's whatever you think.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with that statement, honestly. Yeah, especially last round, I really do not think that they played the objective right, especially in Hookah and Billiards. I feel that they could have put their defense like roamers somewhere different in a way to be more efficient with roaming, be able to take out the entry fragging, especially from that Ash and that Thermite, that they were so easily able to be uncontested with the VIP and the Master push. And by taking out, the other side of the top floor, they were able to completely control most of what the defense could have controlled. Regardless, it was still a good round by both of the teams. And I would definitely not be surprised to see a window hold on the main window in the penthouse. Been done many different times, and even comp and rank. Very efficient hold. Not easily contestable. Okay, Bandit now getting on the Ash with the window hold, completely wiping her out. Bandit is uncontested from the Bandit trick, but still Thermite is able to get the Thermite down and officially open the wall for a breach.
Now they do have the Echo playing a frag, bro. I feel like he just caught a bullet by accident. That's unfortunate.
I mean, he was in the crossfire of the breach, so I can understand why he would die like that.
And the plant's already going down. 1 minute in the round.
Yeah, 2v4 right now. About 145 left. Diffuser's down. So now a 3v1. Legion low help, having to clutch it for his team. It's still 3-1 right now. Might be 4-1. Okay, Twitch completely turning on that Legion, who was not successfully able to kill her. Marvelous. That was amazing. Yeah, overall a good round for the attackers. They were able to secure VIP completely uncontested again. Absolutely no no roaming power whatsoever on that VIP push. And then it was all easy from there. They were able to Thatcher and Thermite the penthouse wall and able to get the frags on the angles and plant. And from there it was just holding different angles, and they did that beautifully. And it ended up in a round for them. Thoughts?
Not really anything. You said everything there. Pretty much like everything that I would have said. So on that, I mean, the White Fox is just putting their aggression. There's nothing that nobody can really stop them right now.
Exactly. And the other team, sorry, what's the name again?
FDMT?
FDMT, sorry, my bad. But yeah, FDMT definitely not able to put on the roaming power that is required to take out entry fragging and take out the aggressive push that is needed at this point. Honestly.
Reinforcing the wall.
I mean, especially with teams like this, you either need to match the aggression or you need to be able to play smarter and more efficient. And this team is just not able to keep up. And that's why they're losing all these rounds. So now we see them going back into service and kitchen, pulling slightly different characters with the Bandit instead of Maestro. Honestly, I would still prefer Maestro in service and kitchen, just for the intel of it, because they don't really, I mean, other than Valkyrie, which can be easily countered by IQ, they don't have very much intelligence. We also see Jaeger with a interesting roam in, I believe that's called Office. I'm gonna go there. Right next to the library. Oh, and now we see Jaeger contesting that Ash.
Doing a great job doing that, by the way.
Yeah, completely shut down the aggressive push, the aggressive entry. Was not able to get into an engagement with IQ though. You see the Twitch drone following Jaeger around, taking his type of.
I feel like FDMT. Sorry, it's alright. Don't worry about it. FDMT is gonna do a great job right now. What's it called?
Yeah, I mean they already took out the Ash.
They have to be not just. That's a great frag on Ash, but they're finally challenging their aggression. They're not letting them get stomped over, and that is what's important right now. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's already a 3v5 right now, going in with 125 left on the clock. Legion able to take out the Thatcher like didn't even barely got a hit on him. It's now a 1v4. Defenders completely flipped the.
Are we gonna see another clutch from the Twitch right now?
Yeah. Defenders completely.
Legion's at 50 HP. Everybody else at full HP. She is damaged.
Twitch dropping in on the Legion and able to get the frag on him. It's now a 1v3 with about 50 seconds left. Not able to get the kill on the Valkyrie, but it's still gonna have to push in. Doesn't even have the diffuser yet. Twitch is gonna have to go in for the diffuser and able to get all the frags necessary to be able to make the plant. Nope. Twitch getting killed by the smoke, holding a hard angle on the doorway.
Well, a great frags, a great round, a great game being played right now. FDMT getting another round on their board, but roles are being switched now. White Fox on defense, FDMT on attack, 4-2 on the map Coastline. But I'm gonna have to be going now. I do have a play. I have to play a game of my own. I do leave the casting to draft, and I will see you guys later in the next stream.
All right. Take care. Okay, so, all right. Now it is 4-2, coming in with a switch for FDMT and the White Fox. All right, we now see a couple six-pick characters going on, from Blitz to Twitch and Vigil to Bandit. So we see very not really out of the ordinary team comp. We see Zofia, IQ, Thermite, Thatcher, and Twitch. Things that they have, you know, originally brought, with the exception of Zofia. Definitely, obviously, bringing in with the ACOG and being able to take out the unreinforced walls, which is perfect, and the Maestro chems, which is even better. We also have on the defending team, we have Jaeger, Maestro, Castle, which is a given, Legion, and Bandit. So definitely, again, covering all bases with the traps, the intel, and being able to keep out the pesky attackers. So, again, trying to hold hookah and billiards with being able to balance roaming is going to be an interesting feat for both of the the defending team. So, beginning of round, trying to get an aggressive hold on Kitchen, possibly. Sophia pushing in, Jaeger being able to get the kill on Sophia, getting a double kill, double frag on Sophia and on IQ, and now Twitch from No Therapy. Getting the refrag is Thermite. It's now at 4v2 with about 2 minutes left. Only Thatcher and Thermite is left to have to clutch the round for their team after a very quick encounter from Kitchen. Sophia and IQ pushing in. Completely unknown that Jaeger was there. Great frags from Jaeger. Now we see the defending team getting a little bit cocky with the way that they're filming. We got Maestro in Sunrise currently. We got Thatcher droning in for Thermite. Thermite trying to grab the frag of Maestro, but not able to connect the shots. Thermite trying to push in Sunrise from a different direction now. Possibly not able to get the kill, and Maestro getting a double kill on Thatcher and Thermite, who they were not able to coordinate that push correctly. They both just pushed in at different times. In a way for him to able to grab the frags on both of them. Yeah, so definitely good round for Jaeger and for Maestro. That was perfect in terms of the defending team for that. Now it is 5-2, with the White Fox able to secure the current win. So, a bit of a different team comp coming from FDMT. We have Doke, Thatcher, Thermite, IQ, and Ash. Interesting to see the Doke being played, considering that it hasn't been used throughout the whole game. I mean, you'd imagine it would get picked a little bit more often. But great, nonetheless. Oh, now they are 6-picking to Ying, which is definitely more interesting pick than Doke. Something that I actually personally love to see Ying being played different ways that she can be played in different encounters. It's definitely an interesting character to be played. Also a bit of an easy one, if I may add. But, yeah, so, had definitely, you know, not out of the ordinary again, team comp. We see Jaeger, Maestro, Smoke, Legion, Castle. I mean, just very, very normal team comp for them, but they're probably trying to go for a possible blue bar library hold, which is, oh, yeah, we see blue bar and Sunrise being held, which is something that they're going to have to work very hard for to be able to hold, considering that the objectives are completely different, a little bit different locations. So, if the attacking team works this right, they might be able to split the two teams up from Sunrise and from in Kitchen and Service and be able to attack that way. But so far, the pushes haven't exactly been fluid to where they can push two different places at once, so we'll have to see. So we see Ying again holding aggressive peek on Kitchen. Droning. Yeah, everybody's just droning, possibly getting a push into main lobby. We haven't really seen too much of the main lobby push, but now IQ aggressively taking main lobby, possibly getting into library. Yeah, see, main lobby opens up a lot of avenues to be able to push. Okay, we see Ying getting the kill, getting a double kill from Kitchen. And now a kill on Jaeger from IQ. It is now a 2v4 with about 1:45 left on the clock. Teams are going to have to split up to be able to hold Kitchen and Service. So it's now Legion and Castle left to have to defend. About 1:25 left on the clock. Legion is getting downed by, completely unsuspectingly downed by the IQ. Getting killed. IQ's second kill of the round, along with Ying having 2 kills. Now it's a 1v4. No Therapy getting the kill on Thatcher. He's left to have to clutch the rest of the round. IQ getting down by the Castle. Castle's pushing around. The Fuser's being planted right now. Castle's gonna have to push in and get the kills to be able to win the round. Castle crouch spamming, but still not able to get the kill on that Thermite and the Ash. Unfortunate, but still a very good try from the Castle. So that gives, I believe, Orange Team, yes, Orange Team another point, putting it at 5-3. So FDMT taking another point away from White Fox. Very interesting. Alright. So a bit of an interesting pick, Clash. I'm not sure if she's going to be 6th picked or not, but pretty pretty out of the, not necessarily out of the ordinary, but just interesting pick all around. I mean, she's very good for keeping away attackers, but she can also be countered very easily by, say, a flashbang or even melee. So she's going to have to be one of those defenders that's going to have to keep distance and use correct timing. Be efficient in this round. Alright, so we see I believe a hookah billiards hold. So, sorry, kitchen service hold, my bad. But yeah, definitely nothing on the ordinary except for that Clash. And now they're bringing the Sledge instead of the Ash, so they're going to be able to get the opportunity to capitalize on VIP pushing, getting the aggressive hold in VIP, and being able to take advantage of getting a vertical play, actually. Being able to kill defenders from above. So, unless they're going to be countered by a possible C4, they should be good to get a frag or 2. So, finally taking the opportunity to to get onto the Valkyrie getting a double kill, but is not, it completely gets fragged out. So now we have IQ and Ying down, two very vital attackers. IQ and Ying are completely out of the round, but Valkyrie is as well. So she's still able to keep her intel going, but is not going to be very useful in terms of getting very more frags. Regardless though, it was a great play from Valkyrie. So, possible VIP push here now, as predicted, but yeah, good aggressive VIP push will lead to a good frag or two from vertical play. But yeah, we see definite VIP push from Sledge and Thatcher. We still have Thermite up, so they can possibly get a Thermite charge into either pantry or possibly kitchen. Which will be very interesting to see how it is played out, considering it's a 3v5 with about 1:30 left on the clock. So, Flash sitting in the objective as well as Maestro. We have Legion and we got Maestro getting the kill from vertical play from below. So now it is a 2v4. Sledge was taken out. But Thatcher getting the down on Maestro, possibly unbeknownst to him. You know, still a 2v4. With about 55 left on the clock, they're going to have to make a very hasty push into main and, well, the objective in general. Okay, Thermite able to get the kill on Castle. It's now a 3v2. Time is ticking right now. They're going to have to make a very hasty push. Now Legion coming in from behind, getting the frag, but Thermite getting the refrag. Thermite getting a double frag. Now it is a 1v1 against Clash in Kitchen. Thermite's now getting the... He's not getting hit by Clash, but he's also getting the pantry wall open for a good breach. But Thermite's gonna have to push in, even with 23 health, just about. It's gonna be a problem for Thermite, but he's gonna have to kill that Clash if he wants a chance at winning the round. Thermite is dead from the Clash and from the Legion, but still was a successful round for the defenders. So that Clash is definitely a good pick for the defenders. But ultimately, Thermite's low health was the killer. But now it is 6-3 match point for White Fox. So, if White Fox is able to win, they will be, I guess, promoted a bit more in the league. They'll have a better standing, maybe. But as we see, is a Twitch, IQ, Thermite, Thatcher, and Ying for the attackers, and a Castle, Jaeger, Legion, Vigil, and Maestro for the defenders. See, the thing with Vigil is that he's the type of roamer that you can utilize him to either make or break around. But other than that, you would have to, or Cav is the same exact way, I was just gonna say that, but Cav can either make or break around, absolutely. Okay, with her interrogations, especially, you know, being 6-pick, they have no clue that it's Cav. And now with the Blitz, they're trying to very quickly bring the rounds back, even if it means having to have a Blitz. But yes, Cav's going to be used in this situation. She's gonna have to be able to counter that Blitz and the attackers in general, so Cav can make or break this round depending on if she is detected or not by the attackers. So very interesting for the defending team to bring Cav, and for the attacking team to bring the Blitz. So a little bit different picks for this round considering it's a match point, but nonetheless, still great for both. And obviously these teams have valiantly fought for their placing here. They both worked very hard for this round, for these rounds. Alright, now we see a possible service kitchen push, maybe from service to main up to white. So definitely interesting to see. And now, obviously, the normal VIP push, normal master push with Blitz, definitely. Now, Cav being taken out by the attackers, didn't even realize that. So now she's completely out of the game. Her whole possible effect on the round is completely taken out. Blitz is completely unsure whether he wants to push into Hall of Fame right now. Now he completely aggressively pushes in. Takes the chance, and now he's in VIP completely uncontested. Blitz is in along with Thermite. Or sorry, I believe that's Thatcher. But Thermite gets taken out by the Maestro. Now it is a 4v3. Jaeger's gonna have to contest that Blitz if he wants to be able to win the round here. Both ways, really. Jaeger's steadily pushing back away from the Blitz. Blitz slowly pushing in at the Jaeger. Thirdly pushing Jaeger back. Alright, we see Thatcher now around White Stairs. Completely castled off. Thatcher and Blitz. They're gonna have to make a double push here if they want to be able to win the round themselves in the game. Alright, we see Twitch holding up top, but instead of Twitch grabbing that kill, it was the Blitz that was able to secure. Twitch being able to get the kill from above on Maestro. It's now a 2v3. Tides completely changed for the round. It's now a 2v2 with Jaeger being able to kill that Blitz. Jaeger trying to kill the Twitch engagement, but does not succeed. Jaeger's getting 2v1 right now. Where is the Legion? Alright, Twitch still trying to be aggressive on the Jaeger. Jaeger's still getting 2v1 right now. But Legion is holding his luggage. So even engagement, but Legion gets taken out by the ACOG Thatcher. It's now a 1v2 with the enemies able to push in from both sides on the Jaeger, but they're both lit, so we'll have to see how this works. Thatcher is planting the diffuser right now. And Hookah. Thatcher taken out by the Jaeger, but Twitch is gonna have to push in to be able to secure the kill on Jaeger and win the round. Jaeger defusing right now, completely unknown to Twitch, but Twitch is not able to get to Jaeger, and Jaeger wins the round for the defenders. So at first it worked out for the defenders, then the attackers, but the attackers were lit, so then Jaeger was able to push in, get the kill on Thatcher, and able to secure the round because Twitch was not able to push in quick enough. If that Twitch were just a little bit faster and was able to pre-fire that Jaeger, she might have won the round for them. But that is the first game going towards White Fox. Great job.